What up, everyone? Continuing with the reviews. So, we got Smuggler's Bounty here. So, this is our third one? Yeah. So, we got Greedo on the front. I'm assuming he's in the box, but only one way to find out. Let's take a look at what we got. Alright, so no surprise here. We got the standard patch and pin, like we do with all the Funko boxes. Let's get a close-up on these. So it looks like we got Greedo on the patch, and then we got one of the little band members. I'm not sure if they had names exactly. I'm sure someone will correct me if they will, but as far as I know, they were just in the band, in the bar. I'm sure they have a specific name. People give them names, but whatever. So there's that. Then we got a shirt. And I actually kind of like the shirts from this box. I'm actually wearing the one, I think this was from last month's box. It actually fits really nicely. It actually fits pretty well. So that's good. Good. Quality of shirts has really come up since I've been doing these videos, which is really good because I'm a big fan of shirts and I hate crappy quality. So let's take a look at this one and see what we got. So we got a little wanted thing. So again, I like this. I've said it a million times before. A lot of their boxes were too pop heavy, like the shirts had pop figures, the comics had pop figures. There were pop figures in there. So I do like that they mix it up a little bit. With an example of the shirt, I like that they do have a regular style to it. I can't remember the name. Oh, it says right there. Muff-Tack. So I didn't remember the name of that character, so I'm not enough of a Star Wars fan to remember all the characters. Definitely know it, definitely like it, but I'm not like a die-hard fan. So that's a cool shirt. Looks really nice. I don't think everyone would get that reference. Probably everyone getting this box would, but I don't think everyone that's ever seen Star Wars would remember this specific character. So, but it's still a cool shirt. It seems really nice in quality. So I'll give that like a 7.5 out of 10. I think most people would recognize it. Most people like it. Good in quality. So there's that. I really like that they're putting some effort into t-shirt quality. I appreciate that. And then it looks like we got two pop figures. The first one, the red Snaggletooth. And I kind of like the Star Wars pop figures because they're all on a little base, and that kind of makes them look nice. But they have to be the bobblehead, unfortunately. For those of you who don't know, anything that Funko makes that is either Marvel or Star Wars, they have to be bobblehead, unfortunately. So that's why all the mystery minis, all the pop figures, they're always bobblehead, which no one really wants, no one really likes that they are, but they have to be because I think it's Kenner, if I'm not mistaken, still owns the rights to Star Wars and Marvel to make action figures. So the only way for Funko to do it is to undermine copyright and make them bobbleheads. So they're not technically action figures, they're bobbleheads. So that explains that. So if anyone's ever been curious why they still do bobbleheads and why they're only Marvel and Star Wars, that's why. But either way, it's a cool figure. Not a super popular character, but you know, whatever. And then our next pop figure, we got Ben Kenobi. So this one's a little cooler. Much more recognizable character. Seems got a little nice lightsaber there. And as always, he comes on a little stand. So that's cool. Again, not the most popular characters, but that'll do. And then our last item, we got a pen. So these, I've seen these a lot recently, these little pop pens. It's got a little pop figure on there. My camera will focus on it. There we go. So a little Chewbacca on there, and it's just a little pen. Nothing really special about it. It's got a tiny little pop figure on there. That's cool. No comic book this time, I see. So I think that's the first time we've not gotten a comic book. We got two pop figures, and yeah, that's all the items in it. I can't say that I'm super impressed with it. The shirt was okay. A lot of lesser-known characters that appeared, with the exception of Chewbacca. We got Greedo, band member, Kenobi, Snaggletooth, and the guy in the shirt. Like, really not the most popular character. So I don't know if that's really a good choice or not. I would have hoped they would have picked more popular ones, but, you know, whatever. So we'll take a little break. I'll do some research, come back with some value, and give this box a rating. See you soon. Alright, we are back. Let's talk about this box. So, the shirt. Like I said, around a 7.5 out of 10. You did have the option to get different shirts. I think they had 3 or 4 options, but each of them were all lesser-known characters. So, they were one wasn't more popular than the other, so I don't think that would change the rating at all. But I do like that they do give options and alternate shirts. It does make it a little more interesting, but it'll still get the standard $12 to $15 value, as all shirts do. Then, the young Obi-Wan. So this one didn't go up in value too much, probably because it's just not that popular of a character. He's definitely well known, probably the most popular of some of these characters, but the value on this was only about 18 to 20, so it didn't really go up too much. And keep in mind, this box has been out for a few weeks now, so the values have gone down about as low as they're going to go, and they've pretty much leveled off at this point, and that's probably what it'll be worth indefinitely. Then, the Red Snaggletooth. This one a little less, 16 to 18 on this one. It is exclusive, so it increases the value a little bit, but really not much because it's really not a popular character, so I couldn't imagine a lot of people wanting to seek that out, even though it's exclusive. So it would really take someone that's like really a die-hard collector and fan of Star Wars to actually go out and buy that. Then our little pen. This is going to go for about 7 to 8, which is not far off from what the regular ones cost in the store. They only cost a few dollars, so again, exclusive, increased the value a little bit. I'm glad it's Chewbacca, probably the most recognizable character in this box, but nothing super high in there. Then the little patch and pin combo. This is going to go for about, same thing, $7 or $8, and for the same reason. The characters just aren't that popular. You really have to be a diehard fan to go seek out a Greedo patch. So that's pretty much what I have to say about everything in here. They didn't pick the best characters, and I'm guessing that was intentional to some degree, but I think this box hasn't been around long enough for them to dive deep into the rare characters, and that hurts the resale value, and it's for people that aren't diehard fans that just kind of like generally like Star Wars, they probably wouldn't appreciate most of this stuff. But anyway, the value on this on the low end was 60, on the high end was 69, so one of the lowest values we've gotten from a Funko box since they've been created, from Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. This is probably one of the lowest valued boxes we've gotten. And we didn't get a ton of items. We got 2 pop figures, not a lot of variety, and I gotta say, I'm not too pleased with this box. There's nothing super exciting about it. The value was decent, but they just didn't pick any popular characters and ones that aren't that recognizable. So it doesn't appeal to as many people, which I'm not sure why they would do that. I would be okay with it if they did it with like one of the pop figures, but they kind of did it with everything. Like Chewie is good, and Obi-Wan is cool too, but the rest of them was just like, I don't know, it was weird choices. I'm sure there was a more specific theme that I'm just not seeing here, but really not impressed with it. And overall, I'm not totally sure if I'm going to keep this box. It's always been good. I like the exclusive stuff, but you know, I've just been so-so about it. I definitely like Star Wars, but like I said, I'm not a huge diehard fan, and when I see stuff like this, it seems like it's more for the diehard fan that really appreciates every single character that's ever been in the movie, because I honestly don't think I'd really keep any of this, because I'm not familiar with those characters enough to want to keep this stuff, with the exclusion of the pen. So that being said, I'm going to give this like a 7 out of 10, because you did get good value. You did get, obviously it's in theme, it's all Star Wars stuff, and it was all exclusive, so that's all good. That's good stuff. But other than that, I would never seek this stuff out. I would never have gone out of my way to buy any of this stuff, and I don't think too many other people would too. Like I said, you'd have to be a really diehard fan and really be a collector to go out of your way to get this stuff, and the value on it just wasn't really high. But either way, it's still worth it. It's still good stuff, and you could, I would assume, somewhat easily sell this, but definitely not the most impressive box from Funko, or especially the Smuggler's Bounty. So, it is what it is. But let me know what you guys thought. Maybe you guys loved it, maybe not. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. This has been the Smuggler's Bounty. Shirt was 7.5 out of 10, box 7 out of 10. Let me know what you thought. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Peace.